Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
The pitch. Not close with that one, and that's how this four-game series gets underway. Fly ball to right. Hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. Here's O'Neal Cruz, one of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And a good eye there. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Reynolds here. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. That's hard hit on the line. And that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch. Up and in, and it's 1-0. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Gavin Lux in the box now. Takes strike 1. Freeman, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Mookie to hit. And there's a foul ball.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
That one not close. Ball 1. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Turns and fires the Betts.
Full count.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. So 2 down. Anthony Santander digs in now.
Well, Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Back there. One runs in, banks off the wall. Here comes the throw.
Gotta be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And now Yohan Moncada. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And the pitch. Got him looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. And we're back. And now J.D. Martinez. And the pitch. High in the air, out to right. Santander makes the catch, and there's one down. So up next, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. He hammers one out to right. His 11th of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 4-1. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives. It's going over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Belt, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2009. Next offer in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Diving stop at first from his knees. The throw. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. And a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious where adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounding ball to Belt. And he handles it himself for the out. And the batter now, Diego Cartaya. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Rip to short. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Mic check 1 2 1.
Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Gabriel Moreno. May back to work. And ball 1. On the ground out to short. Betts whips it to first. And 1 away at the top of the 3rd. Up next for the Pirates, Akil Baddoo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lux throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one missed. The Pirates trailing by 3 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty.
2
And
balls,
another ball.
1 strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., James Outman. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man on second, 2 down.
I got a ball, 1
In the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. Way outside, and that is ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Bounce to the right side. Oh, what a stop. On the money. Nice play. Here is J.D. Martinez. Fly to right his first time. And a foul ball. Cruz takes his lead at third with one away. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. Brendan Donovan will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Not even close there. Going to count 1-2. Just missed. Chop to the right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here is Moncada. And he deals. Up the middle. Cruz on to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th. Tommy Edman at the plate.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now,
and here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Sawinski, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. 0 for 1 so far. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is downstairs. May over to first. Sawinski back in standing. May delivers. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Grounded out his first time. May over to first. Sawinski gets back easily. Swinging a foul straight back. And it's 1-1. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Akil Baddoo grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Sawinski leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two outs. That's outside. And the count 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Ball one there.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Lutz, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's Mookie Betts. Fly ball down the line. Sizing this one up. Baddoo squeezes it.
Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Ohtani into box again. Takes a strike. Look out, almost got him upstairs. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Struck him out looking. Back here in LA. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one not close. And it's 2-2. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. In the air out towards right center. Santander racing after it. Snags it on the run. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On a line. And that gets down into the gap. One runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Pirates tie the game. It's 4-4.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Go-ahead run at second as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Anthony Santander. Waldrep back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one fouled off.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering down in the dirt. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. That's out number 2. Here is Yohan Moncada. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Tied at 4. Just off the inside edge. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. That's in there.
3-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to help.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eric Lauer. And now it's going to be Diego Cartaya. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line to right, base hit. Headed for the plate. There comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's outside. And 1-1. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. And the pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And another ball. Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one lifted in the air, left field. Edman hauls it in, 2 away. And now the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. Pitch hitter coming on, Hunter Renfroe.
And he would be the tying run, Boone, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lux makes the grab, and that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, Hunter Renfroe. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And now it's Gavin Lux. The line of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
In the air, left field, puts it away for the out. Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ball.
One down, base is empty. That's towards center. Sawinski under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, we've been doing a great job holding that deficit at run.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the corner for a strike. And it's 1-1. And another ball. This to third. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol. Now the third baseman, Ryan Hayes. And a pitch. Just missed. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down. Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. Now the outside corner, going to 1.
0-1 for count.
Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now move to first. And he's back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Righty delivers. Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Kicks and fires. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And just misses with that one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 1 out. J.D. Martinez, the next Pirate to hit. This guy with light tower power. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. The lefty fires. In the air, left field. Brings it in. 1 down. And up next from Los Angeles, Yoan Moncada. And ball 1. The other way. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. Reynolds going back. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's going to be Diego Cartaya.
0-1.
Man at second. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. High fly ball out to left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Presley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, one-run game at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brendan Donovan. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball one. Slider misses outside.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
In the dirt, 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. One away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Sawinski swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. It misses, it's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Wouldn't chase that time. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Good eye in that spot.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
They're down to their final strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Lux. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Close one here today, and your final 5 pools. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000.